Now then, we've got a hell of a lot of things to talk about. Roll the intro. Wait, I don't have one. Anyways. First, we have Sabine. We all know what she looks like. Apparently, she is done but her horse con isn't. Makes sense.
Bruh, look at this dude.
A lot of people have been complaining about Sabine not looking how she used to. I agree with this, she doesn't look the same at all, but I think she will be like Lisa for me. When Lisa first got updated, I really didn't like the change. However, now when I look at Lisa, I can't imagine her any other way. I've already started kinda adapting to Sabine and I really truly love her new design. Now moving on to Jessica. Or Jay? Now before we talk about her visuals, let's talk about her name change real quick. The name change is so confusing for me. Is it still Jessica with a different name or is it a whole other character? They explained it like they are introducing Jessica as Jay, so that would mean they're the same person, right? What about the books and quests? Quests can be changed but printed out books can't. I hope it gets cleared up in future quests. About the visuals. I think she looks really good. I wish her hair was just slightly longer because it currently really reminds me of a Karen. I believe her horse's model is a Marwari but with a really long flowing mane and tail. I'd like something like that for our horses too. I never thought of her as the more elegant one, that was always Katja in my mind. I do like it though, and I think the trade of scary and elegant between the two was a really smart move. That's about all I have to say for Jay. I really like her all in all. Different than what I was expecting, but I'm not disappointed. I'm gonna save the best for last and skip right to the brand new 4th Dark Rider. Okay, Chiyo is a child, like baby. She's definitely supposed to be a child, but I guess we will never actually know because SSO stopped putting ages in the journal. She doesn't have an actual horse like the others but instead, a toy horse that I'm guessing she'll use as a weapon. But it also says, with more than meets the eye, so maybe the toy horse can turn into an actual horse? Also, in all the quests, the Dark Rider was named Nihili but now her horse is named Nihili. Strange change, but I can understand that they maybe just weren't ready to develop her yet. She doesn't exactly have a defined aesthetic like the others, but I love it nonetheless. I kinda wanna be her now. I was really hoping for a sort of balance character for the other three, which are scary looking, and SSO really pulled through. I was kinda surprised how they just casually dropped her out of nowhere though. After 10+ years. That's about all I have to say for Chiyo. And now, the one we have all been waiting for. OMG. She's gorgeous. She looks like everything I've ever wanted and more. She and her horse are just perfections. Her whole aesthetic is just so refined and it just makes me so happy. Okay, calm down. I really like her new horse Mortifa, but what happened to Stalker? Did SSO forget about him? I really like the shield thing on Mortifa's chest. I hope we will also be able to get items like that. I thought the violin on Mortifa was a sword the first time I looked at it. That would have been cool, but sadly it's not. I like how it can be attached to Mortifa, but wouldn't that damage it? Now don't get me wrong on the next point, I am not judging Katja. I'm judging SSO, not Katja, when I say this. Just gotta get that out of the way to not offend my queen. But I don't think SSO understands how violins work. Katja's posture is so terrible and her head isn't even on the chin rest. Her arms are all over the place and it looks like she is more trying to grab the violin rather than play it. I've been playing violin for 5 to 6 years now and I was so excited when Katja had a violin in her concept art, but she just looks like she has no idea what she's doing. Also, a lot of people keep saying she's a child. I feel like she's possibly just really short. The Dark Riders are eternal like Mr. Sense, so I think she's most definitely older. I hope SSO re-releases ages. Surprisingly, I think that's all I have to say about Katja. I love her so much and I can't wait for the mentioned music team to create some amazing stuff for her. Overall, I feel like when you put them all together, they don't exactly fit. They all look so different from each other and just clashes. All of the Soul Riders complement each other perfectly, but it feels like the exact opposite with them. There's nothing wrong with each of them alone, they just don't feel right next to each other. But these are still development photos and still images. They will probably look better in the game. Something I am quite worried about is that they say, even though the Dark Riders are wrapping up, it might take some time before we reach their parts of the story within the game. And I'm scared that may mean not any quests for this year or possibly years. Since I took 8,000 years to edit this video, I was able to read a lot of opinions about the new Dark Riders and actually saw a lot of backlash. Mostly stemming from they don't look the same and Nihili was supposed to be the fourth Dark Rider and not supposed to be a child. To be honest, I don't think the Dark Riders change is as big as everyone else is making it out to be. Yes, it's different, but we needed something different. The old Dark Riders' personalities were as flat as a piece of paper and they weren't very unique. Nothing about them screamed evil. Most of their personalities were made by fans. Their new designs give them an actual chance to become something cooler, and I didn't want SSO to try to make a lackluster story with boring characters. I don't exactly understand the Jessica to Jane name change, but I have a feeling it may be talked about in the coming quests. About the people being upset about Chiyo, quests saying Nihili and Elise were from 6+ years ago. I really doubt SSO had her whole character planned out then. I feel like they named her horse that so they didn't get even more backlash. The Dark Riders really need a balanced character since the other three are scary, and I hope she will be just that. I hope everyone will at least try to warm up to them and not blindly attack SSO for them trying to make better characters. Please don't make me out to be an SSO bootlicker though. I definitely do not like the way the story is going and the way the whole game is going in general. I'm incredibly happy though that after 3+ years we finally got updates about Katja. I understand some people are attached to the old Dark Riders. I'm a player since 2013, so I definitely understand, but it's been 16 years. We need to change. That's about all I have to say about the Dark Riders update. I can't wait for them to finally be added to the game and for us to have brand new quests with them. I'm sorry that this video is so late, I haven't really had the motivation to edit lol. But yeah, that's basically it. My next video will most likely not come out until the new quests come out, so it might be a while before you guys see me again. I'm active on Tumblr at Katjaluvr though. I'll see you guys later.